What's up, Internet? Mad King Kev here again, and today I'm here to talk about the Infinity Stones from the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, I did one of these videos in the past, but this is an updated one since several new Marvel movies have come out since then. And my previous one went over to some slight comparison between comics, but this one's just going to focus on the movies and where the stones currently are. First off, we're going to start with the Tesseract, which is also the Space Stone. It's the first one we see on screen. It was first found by the Red Skull. Then after his defeat from Captain America, it was acquired by S.H.I.E.L.D., then later stolen and acquired by Loki, then later reacquired by the Avengers, and Thor took it back to Asgard and locked it away in the trophy room. And the last we saw of it was Loki walking past it in the throne room at the end of Thor 3 Ragnarok. But we can see a brief glimpse of it in the trailer for the Infinity Wars with Loki holding it, so best guess is he pocketed it. Next, we are going to talk about Loki's scepter, which contains the Mind Stone. We first see it in Loki's possession, and he uses it to control and create minions, control the minds of other beings. After his defeat, the Avengers take it and give it to S.H.I.E.L.D. for safekeeping, but then turns out S.H.I.E.L.D. was secretly being controlled by Hydra, and they used it for experiments. It was later taken back by the Avengers, and then the staff was used to create Ultron, who then stole the scepter, broken open the scepter to reveal the Mind Stone inside, and then placed it inside the Vision, and that is where it is currently, inside the forehead of the Vision. And next we're going to talk about the Ether, which is actually the Reality Stone. On screen we see it as more of a fluid, but for a brief scene we see it actually form into a crystal-like structure or stones. We first see it in the hands of Malekith, the leader of the Dark Elves. He is defeated and then is acquired by the Asgardians, and they lock it away because it's too powerful to destroy. Jane Foster comes across it, then Malekith reacquires it from her. Thor eventually defeats him. The Asgardians contain the Ether and give it to the Collector for safekeeping, and that is the last we see of the Reality Stone. Next is the Orb that we see in Guardians of the Galaxy, which contains the Power Stone. The Orb is found by Star-Lord. He eventually loses it to Ronan, but then, while teaming up and also forming the Guardians of the Galaxy, they are able to take it back from Ronan, use it together to vanquish him, and because it's so powerful, they give it to the Nova Corps for safekeeping, and that is the last we see it being locked away. The last stone that we've seen is the Time Stone, which is held within the Eye of Agamotto amulet, which we see Doctor Strange use. He acquires it in Kamar-Taj, and at the end of his movie we later see him place it back in there. But in Thor 3, we see it around his neck, so it's still in his possession. That's all the stones we know of. We're still missing one stone, which is the Soul Stone. At the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, we see some kind of incubation pod for creating a new being. And we find out the name of this being is Adam, which could be a hint towards Adam Warlock, which is a Marvel character who's always been associated with the Soul Stone. So that's the only known hint we have. So that's all 6 stones. And next year we got the Avengers Infinity War. So we'll finally see all of them coming together and Thanos wreaking havoc.
I'll do it myself.
Well, that's that.